Imagine you're driving in the middle of the night and you come to an intersection and there are no cars on the street for as far as you can see. But you arrive at the intersection and there's a red light. What do? Do you stop? Do you look around and say, well, there's no traffic, I can go? Or do you say, it's a red light, and whether it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 3 o'clock in the morning, a red light means stop. That's the law, and we have internalized that value and understanding. That's part of how what it means to have a society that operates. That we may not always have all the information. Maybe there is a car that we just haven't seen. Well, that notion of law, it really underlies Judaism, as we learn from this week's Parsha, Parshat Yitro, in which the people of Israel, standing at Mount Sinai, receive Torah, receive the law, and become part of a covenant with God in agreeing to obey it, that establishes both how Judaism continues to function throughout the ages and actually provides the foundations for law in Western civilization. This notion that law is how we structure our society, it guides us in what we should do and how we should operate, even if we can't always see its purpose, is a very important one in Judaism. My teacher, Rabbi Elliot Dorff, wrote a wonderful book called To Do the Right and the Good, a Jewish approach to modern social ethics, in which he talks about what are our values, what are ethics for our time. It's part of a series of 3 books that he wrote that are wonderful. And in this first one, To Do the Right and the Good, he talks about the ways in which law in Judaism operates to establish moral standards, to give concrete applications and realities. That even if we can't always see its purpose, the sense that law structures how we should act in order to maintain a society in which we do the right and the good. Law doesn't always change easily, and so sometimes we're frustrated by the pace of change, and we wish it could respond to our particular circumstances and a particular situation where it seems maybe not to be working. But law also provides a process for change. It's a slow change, but it's how we respond to new realities, grounding ourselves in ancient wisdom and tradition. The conservative movement in Judaism is one which appreciates and recognizes the value of halakha, the word for Jewish law, which means the way. And so that's where we continue to guide ourselves in maintaining our Jewish life, our Jewish values. If you want to learn more about conservative Judaism's approach to Jewish law, to halakha, take a look at the website of the Rabbinical Assembly, which has many of the opinions that have been issued by the Committee on Jewish Law and Standards of our movement on a whole variety of issues, which are extremely interesting. We study them in our downtown study group. It's really fascinating to look at them, and I invite you to visit the website. This Shabbat, we'll stand at Mount Sinai with the Jewish people, and we will remember what it meant to accept that covenant, to be part of the Jewish people, to be in relationship with God, and to accept halakha, Jewish law, as our guidance and our foundation. Shabbat Shalom.